Well, it might have been the worst kept secret in Vancouver sports. And today, the Whitecaps made it official. The team has signed German soccer star Thomas Müller.
That's beautiful. Whitecaps, let's make history.
That's just a little of the video that the Whitecaps posted today. And for more on this, we have reached German Ambassador to Canada, Matthias Lüttenberg. A very good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Thanks for having me, Gloria.
Oh, I'm so glad we were able to find you across Canada. You're on vacation right now, is that right?
I'm on vacation in Alberta right now, but I'm heading to BC. We'll be happy to see Haida Gwaii and Vancouver Island in a couple of days.
Oh, that's fantastic. Now, I understand you're a soccer fan. So what was your reaction to the news now that it's official?
Well, this is super exciting news. And to me, it was a great surprise. Of course, it broke through in the last couple of days. But Thomas Müller to be in Canada is great news. Absolutely. He's a fantastic guy, not only a fantastic soccer player, but also a real character and somebody who spent all his career for Bayern Munich, basically, since he was an 11-year-old boy. And not many people had expected him to leave Bayern Munich at all. And now, by all means, it's Canada, it's Vancouver. That's wonderful.
Right. Well, yeah, okay. Well, again, he's had more than 250 goals, 2 Champions League titles, a World Cup trophy to his name. And you say he's quite a character as well. So what do you mean by that?
Well, actually, he's actually very funny, and he's a guy who's playing a very unorthodox style of soccer. If you look at it from he's a forward, he's a midfielder. He can be both, but the way he's scoring is always a bit of a surprise. There's always an element, but he's also a very good player in terms of assisting others, not only scoring himself. So that makes him a very dangerous player on both the midfield, but also as a forward.
All right. Well, what can you tell us about the team that Thomas Müller has been with for the last 17 years, Bayern Munich, in your Bundesliga?
Well, it's hard to compare Bayern Munich with anybody else in America because they usually win every German championship. Thomas Müller won 13 times the German championship in his years with Bayern Munich. That tells you quite something about the predominance. I mean, I'm supporting Borussia Dortmund personally, but that's another story. But Bayern Munich, I have to admit, is the strongest team that we have. And they've been winning the Champions League a number of times, which is the European competition for club football. And so they are really a very strong team. And the fact that he left it at the age of 35 was a surprise because many people had expected him to end his career where he started it, which is Bayern Munich. And it's quite extraordinary to spend all the career with one team only. And this makes him really quite exceptional also in this regard.
Well, with that in mind, I mean, I hear you there. And Major League Soccer in North America, as you point out, is not quite like professional soccer in Europe. So what do you think Müller is up against? Just the change from the Bundesliga to coming here to play for the Whitecaps?
Well, I think it's a very good move. At the age of 35, some others would just retire, others go to Saudi Arabia. To me, as a German ambassador, it's wonderful news that he's coming here. You know, we have Alphonso Davies playing for Bayern Munich, and he's from the Vancouver Whitecaps. Basically, he spent a lot of time there. I guess he gave him a tip that this is a good address to play soccer as well. And to me, as a German living in Canada, of course, we look a lot at hockey and Draisaitl and stuff. But in soccer, we didn't have that shining star from Germany who's coming over. And now we have one. And this makes it very interesting for me as well.
Well, and I guess it won't hurt Team Germany in the World Cup either next year. I mean, that if they play any games here in Vancouver, we know there'll be 7 games. We don't know which ones yet. But Müller, maybe he'll already be familiar with the stadium.
Well, this is a good point. Of course, we first have to qualify. I'm not too optimistic. That is not too pessimistic. I'm sure this will work out. But yes, of course, he would be a real ace because he would know the stadium, he would know the place. And I hope, of course, that the German team will make it to Canada in the group stage at least. And then we'll see.
Okay, that's a very good point. But Müller was a major part of Germany's 2014 World Cup win, wasn't he? I mean, where do you remember watching those games?
I was watching that already back in Berlin. I was just returned 2013 from a posting abroad, and it was wonderful. I mean, this was, it was semi-final, and the one that we played against the Brazilians, which was extraordinary, the 7-1, where Müller scored as well, by the way, if I remember correctly. In the finals against Argentina, I was sitting in a bar in Berlin with many other people and watching it and couldn't believe my eyes. I mean, it took sometimes since 1990 that we won the championship again, and it felt very good.
Right. Well, as ambassador to Canada, then, do you think you're going to try to represent your country at the first Whitecaps game that Müller plays in here in Vancouver?
I wish I could come over to Vancouver for that occasion. Let's see if it fits into the schedule, which is usually quite tight in September. Let's see. When exactly is the match? Do you know already?
We don't know the date yet. Well, I'm sure your people will get in touch with Whitecap people, and this will all be arranged. This will
I
all
would
be.
invite him over. We have an Oktoberfest coming up, our National Day of Unity reception, and I would love to have him there.
Oh, my
in Ottawa.
goodness. Well, what a pleasure to talk to you today. And this is, again, a pretty significant day for soccer fans here in Vancouver. And you're on a road trip now. What's it been like driving your way to BC?
Oh, we had just started in Calgary, and we've spent the last 2 days in Banff. We're hiking with the family. I just returned from a long hike this day, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the Pacific Ocean for the first time of my life, at least. My kids haven't seen it either, and I'm looking forward to driving through the Rockies. It's beautiful, and then, of course, we're very much looking forward to Haida Gwaii, where none of us has been already, and so that will be great.
Oh,
And Vancouver Island.
that sounds like a brilliant itinerary. I don't think you'll be disappointed in the least. Thank you very much again, and I hope we get a chance to talk again.
Thank you very much for having me, and have a good day.
That is Matthias Lüttenberg. He is the German ambassador to Canada. Again, we've caught up with him on vacation to get some reaction to the big news that the Whitecaps have made it official. The team has signed German soccer star Thomas Müller. They've put out an official video of Müller saying he's looking forward to be in Vancouver next week. I'm not sure when he's going to actually begin to play with the team, but you'll be getting updates on that regularly. Be assured.